We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Drew Hutchison, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Leading off tonight.
In now is John Jay. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stewart has a play, 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
One out, nobody on. One and 2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Addison Russell, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. The average coming in 257, 5 homers and 14 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes on 0-2, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. A 0 for the Cubs to start. The Pirates coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Brett Anderson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep him in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Phil Gosselin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he takes a called strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he grounds one briskly to short. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. Lifetime versus this pitcher, 0 for 5.
Jason Hayward.
Popped high in the air. Freeze is there for it. 1 down.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates.
Javier.
And in the outfield, Starlin Marte. This kid's got a great arm, tremendous range. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to be the guy you sit there and go, wow, who is that? He makes those kind of plays.
Here's Javier Baez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming on is McCutchen, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 20, Matt
In now,
Caesar.
Matt Caesar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Gregory Polanco. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a 1 for 9.
Polanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Caesar waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Stepping up now, David Freese. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jay going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Coming to the plate now, Jordy Mercer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, you see there on the graphic, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And that misses 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Caesar has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Alan Hansen.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. (1-0) is a curveball that's over for strike 1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's sitting just south of 300 in April. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, Brett Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hansen ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, John Jay.
Ready for another chance? John Jay, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Chris Stewart. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Chris Stewart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Stepping in, Drew Hutchison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch because you don't take that unless you are.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. Caesar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Bryant.
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a home run. They're saying fair ball, but if it wasn't by much. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand, so the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry.
First baseman number 44.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Digging in to try it again. Addison Russell. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The batter,
Well, he
9.
picks up a hit now in 11 straight games. Swing the bat pretty good. I love the adjustments he's made along the way through this whole streak.
Into the box, Javier Baez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line but speared on a hop. And from deep in the hole he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of 1 leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Phil Gosselin. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Gosselin.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short. Played on the backhand. And he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Checks fakes his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Caesar is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Matt Caesar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Matt Caesar.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. One and 2. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Anderson.
Standing in now, Brett Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Ready once again, John Jay. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hit to first. Freeze has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Alan Hansen.
So coming to the plate, Alan Henson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez into shallow center, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Chris Stewart.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Flying toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
It sounds so cliche. He stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Hutchison.
Into the box now, Drew Hutchison, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped towards first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Marte. base.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And there's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Ready on 1 and 2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Digging in to try it again, Phil Gosselin. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Down and away, ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward to the track and gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman.
In now, David Freese.
Freese.
And still take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Jordy Mercer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One-0 count. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Freese rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Alan Hansen the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Caesar looking up, and it's gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Stewart. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Justin Grimm, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Justin Grimm.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 1. Back here in Pittsburg, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Jason
Some
Hayward.
action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
9.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's Javier Baez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Off and running is Hayward. And this one's in the dirt. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Caesar.
Ready for another chance? Matt Caesar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 52, Justin Grimm.
Kyle Schwarber will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on deck circle. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 2. Mike Montgomery gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mike Montgomery.
Jung Ho Gong is up off the benches. He'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, Jung Ho Gong.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Here's Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Phil Gosselin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Well, that was a nice swing and that opposite field base hit. He's using the whole field. He's off to a great start. If he stays like this could be a monster year for him.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
He waits. Now the pitch. And that's over. 2-1.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're still out in front 5-2. Antonio Bastardo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Antonio Bastardo.
In now is John Jay. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. The 0-2 once more, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. His career numbers in this matchup, hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Let's go, Pirates. All right, Pittsburgh. Let's
Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is line to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Juan Nicasio takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Addison Russell will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, that's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. McCutchen is under it, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Pittsburgh leads this one 5-3. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Left fielder Gregory Polanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, 1 for 5. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He doubled his last time through. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Left side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. This one's down to third. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Striding in once again, Chris Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Koji Uehara enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Koji Uehara.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Uehara's ready. 0-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Ready on 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburg, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Tony Watson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 44, Tony Watson. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 58.
Striding into the box, Matt Caesar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 20, Matt Caesar.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The pitcher, number 19, Koji Uehara.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. His previous battles with Tony Watson, 1 for 3. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Now a flare out to left center. Polanco coming on. He lays out and makes the catch. A terrific play there, and the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Drew Hutchison earns his first win of the season. Tony Watson records the save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.